All right, so here we are at the sewing machine ready to sew these two pieces together. And we're going to start our seam from right here and sew this way around. So here are some tips that can help with all angled piecing and also curved piecing. So if our first few stitches are going to be right here, then we want to flip over our piece on that angle. So we have these two pieces and we are going to want them to come together. And it's really not as intimidating as you think. First thing that can help with curved piecing and any angled piecing is there's kind of a little valley created between this piece in the back and this piece in the front. You want this valley to be 1/4 inch in from the side. If it's not, if yours is a little larger than that and then your machine sews at 1/2 inch, see how those pieces are going to be off? There's a little trick for you. You just want that stitch to be right in the valley between those two pieces, and then no matter what your angle is, the pieces will line up. Sometimes the valley's deeper, sometimes it's shallower, but that's what you can look for. So the first thing, you're just going to pop this under just as it is and take a few stitches. And since this is a pretty sharp curve, you might want to lift, and then I'm going to be holding one fabric in one hand, one fabric in the other, and I'm going to be bringing them together. And all that you're worrying about is really like the first finger width in front of the presser foot. That's all you have to worry about. So I'm going to hold these together, take some more stitches, and I'll tell you, when I'm looking at my sewing, I'm not looking at the needle, I'm looking at right here. I'm looking right at the 1/4 inch. So I've got a bumper on mine, but you just look at your 1/4 inch seam and make sure that these are lining up on the 1/4 inch. So I'm going to lift again, put it down, and sew. So you see, I have a bit of a bubble right here, but that's fine. That's just going to ease right in. If you've got clear signs that you've got a pucker forming, just lift up the foot, do a little bit of an adjustment from behind, and that'll do it. Now I'm going slowly, just so that you can see the process, but just so that you know, I can do these really quickly. I was able to curve piece all of these seams. So 49 times 4, nearly 200 seams in really short order. It didn't take me, it was just a couple of hours. So that's something that you can do too. And once you get a little more comfortable with it, you won't have to stop. You'll be able to do this all manipulating your hands and running the machine at the same time. So yes, I don't use any pins. I just piece things up as I go. And don't worry if your ends don't match up. That's really not a big deal at all because we'll be trimming right there. So snip this off. And there you go. Voila! That's a great seam, and here's what it looks like on the back. Pretty consistent 1/4 inch, beginning to end. That's what you're looking for. But yes, if these ends don't match up, don't worry about it. It's going to be good. Thanks.